Have you ever walked down the supplement aisle and just felt completely lost? You see all these tubs and bottles promising bigger muscles, crazy energy, and it feels like you need a chemistry degree just to figure out what's what. Well, we're gonna fix that today. We are breaking down every popular fitness supplement out there so you'll know exactly what they do and, more importantly, if you even need them. Let's get right into it.
So here's the game plan. We're gonna start with the foundation, protein. Then we'll dive into the stuff that can really boost your performance, like creatine and pre-workouts. After that, we'll look at the recovery side of things. And finally, we'll touch on the supplements for just, good old everyday health. It's the whole shebang. Let's go. All right, first up, the absolute king of the supplement world, protein powder. I mean, if you've ever even thought about lifting a weight, you've probably considered it. But there's a lot more going on here than just mixing up a quick shake after the gym. I love this quote because it's just so true, right? On one hand, protein powder is an incredible tool for building muscle and recovering faster. But on the other hand, the flavor game has gotten a little out of control. You've got your standard chocolate, sure, but then you see stuff like unicorn cheesecake or cosmic brownie. My advice? Always start with the smallest tub you can find. Trust me on this. So yeah, you've got this clear trade-off. It's a ridiculously easy way to hit your protein numbers and help your muscles grow. But you really have to be a smart shopper here. A lot of these powders are packed with hidden sugars and fillers that might leave you feeling bloated. The single most important thing you can do, flip that tub around and actually read the nutrition label. You're looking for a short ingredient list and not a lot of added sugar. And hey, don't feel like you're stuck with just a shaker bottle. Seriously, adding a scoop to your morning pancakes or a bowl of oatmeal is such a great hack. It's an easy way to get that protein in without feeling like you're chugging another drink. And honestly, it's way more delicious. Okay, moving on to creatine. Now, this stuff is probably one of the most studied and proven supplements on the entire market. If protein is all about rebuilding after your workout, think of creatine as the thing that fuels your performance during the workout. So here's the deal. Protein helps repair the damage after you're done lifting. Creatine is like an extra battery pack for your muscles that they use while you're lifting. It's the reason you can squeeze out that one last rep or sprint for just a couple seconds longer. It works by slowly building up in your system over time. All right, let's just get right to it and tackle the two biggest myths that always pop up with creatine. Everyone worries about two things. Is it bad for my kidneys, and is it gonna make my hair fall out? So what's the real story? Let me be crystal clear. The science on this is settled. For anyone with healthy kidneys, creatine is completely safe. And that whole hair loss thing? Nope, it's a myth. If male pattern baldness is already in your genes, well, that's gonna happen anyway. Creatine isn't the culprit, so we can officially put those two fears to bed.
Now, this chart really puts things into perspective. To get the standard 5-gram dose of creatine from food alone, you would need to eat more than 2 pounds of beef, or nearly 4 pounds of chicken, every single day. Yeah, all of a sudden, that tiny scoop of powder looks a lot more convenient, doesn't it?
And the best part? The dosage couldn't be simpler. All the research points to a daily dose of 3 to 5 grams. You don't have to worry about taking it at the perfect time, before or after your workout. Just find a time that's easy to remember, maybe with breakfast, and take it every day, even on your rest days. When it comes to creatine, consistency is absolutely everything. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about something that gives you a much more immediate kick. We're talking about pre-workout. The stuff designed to crank your energy dial all the way up to 11 right before you hit the weights. Here's a good way to think about it. If creatine is like a long-term investment in your performance, pre-workout is more like a short-term loan of pure energy. You take a scoop about 30 minutes before you train, and bam, you get this temporary wave of focus and power to just crush your session. But, and this is a big but, that rocket fuel comes at a cost. The energy and focus are awesome, for sure. But if you take too much or rely on it too often, you're setting yourself up for some nasty jitters, a huge energy crash later on, and you can even become dependent on it. Oh, and a little pro tip, never ever take it in the evening, unless you really enjoy staring at your ceiling at 3 in the morning. So, you've had a killer workout. Now what? Let's talk about the supplements that are all about helping your body repair and come back stronger. This is the recovery crew. Okay, so these two often get lumped together, but they do totally different jobs. Think of BCAAs like bodyguards for your muscles. They work during your workout to help prevent them from breaking down. Then glutamine is like the repair crew that comes in after the fact to help patch things up and support your immune system. So one prevents the damage and the other helps fix it.
All right, let's zoom out a little bit from just the gym-focused stuff. This last section is all about the foundational supplements that support your body's overall health, whether you're lifting heavy or just, living life. I absolutely love this analogy. Thinking of omega-3s as WD-40 for your body is perfect. It just helps everything run a little smoother. Your joints, your heart, your brain. It's a true powerhouse supplement that has benefits way beyond the gym. So, what's the actual difference between a vitamin and a mineral? It's actually pretty straightforward. Vitamins are organic compounds that help manage all the processes in your body, like your metabolism and your immune system. Minerals, on the other hand, are inorganic elements that provide physical structure and support. Think calcium for your bones. And you absolutely need both to function properly. And this right here might be the single most important takeaway from this whole thing. Before you run out and spend a bunch of money on a multivitamin, take a hard look at what's on your plate. A balanced diet full of colorful fruits and veggies and good lean protein is always going to be your best source for these nutrients. Remember, they're called supplements for a reason. They're meant to supplement a good diet, not replace it. So, after all of that, we end up here with this question. Are these things helpful tools, or are they just an expensive distraction? And the honest answer is, it really depends. Some, like creatine, are proven tools that can give you a genuine advantage. Others, they might just be a waste of money if your diet, sleep, and training are already on point. The key is to understand what each one actually does, be honest about what you really need, and then decide if it fits your goals and your budget.